Hi kids, this week we're looking at the story of Easter. That's the story about when Jesus came back from the dead. It's the story of his resurrection. And I'm down here on a very busy street, and you can hear all the traffic going by because I want to share a story with you that I think will help us understand about what it was like on resurrection morning. Well, here's the story. A number of days ago, I was jogging along this very path, alongside of this very busy road right here in Surrey, British Columbia. And as I was jogging along this city path, like this, it's how I jog, I suddenly stopped and looked to my right because I saw something extraordinary in the bushes beside me, along this very ditch. I saw the most amazing thing. I saw a beaver dam. Well, a beaver dam right here in the city, right alongside the path that I'm always jogging on, that's something very unusual. And it's extraordinary. And so I knew I had to draw near. And so I came right down here to the edge of this ditch where there's water running along here. And I could see there, just across from that water, was the beaver dam. Well, I came down to the edge of the water and I jumped right in. And here it is, kids, the beaver dam right here in the city. You can see how this beaver has been working away to create this dam. He's been chewing away at the trees and the branches that are growing up along this urban ditch. And you can see that he's taken these branches and he has been placing them along here. In fact, they weave the branches together, beavers do, and they use mud and they use leaves and rocks even in order to build up dams like this, so that the water that normally flows along this ditch, the water that I just jumped into, actually gets stopped up and it floods and it creates a whole new environment. And beavers are amazing creatures, boys and girls. They're one of the largest rodents in the world. Did you know that? They're the second largest rodent in the whole world. And these little rodents are an amazing creation from God. Did you know, boys and girls, that the beaver has a very special eyelid that he closes when he goes swimming? In this water right here, the beaver has special eyelids that are transparent. Just like my glasses are, he can see through those eyelids. So they act like goggles for him when he's swimming in this water. That's an amazing design that God has put together. Did you know that when the beaver is chewing on branches like this one and he's cutting them down, he's doing that with his teeth that are so strong because in every beaver, their teeth are infused with iron. That's why if you look at a picture of a beaver, you'll see that their front teeth are actually orange. Well, that's from the iron that's inside of those teeth in order for them to accomplish such amazing things like cutting down these large logs here. And another incredible design of the beaver. All this is happening right here in this city, and it's so unusual and so extraordinary that I just had to draw near. Well, this morning, kids, I want to encourage you to remember that Easter is about those three things. It is about the extraordinary miracle of Jesus and his resurrection, that this is something that only God could do. And secondly, that this is unusual. Yes, people do not come back from the dead, but Jesus did, in order that if we have our faith in him, that we might have life, just as he showed us on that special Easter morning. And thirdly, drawing near is something that the disciples did and that the women did, and it's something that Jesus continues to encourage us to do to this day. Kids, we're encouraged to draw near to this truth of Jesus, very much alive, having defeated sin, and having defeated death by his resurrection on Easter morning.